Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, Belize Jaguars played to a 1-1 tie with Canada in World Cup qualifying match in Belmopan. Belize lends a helping hand to storm-ravaged Dominica, and Baja lifts poultry quarantine in the Cayo district. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
Want a great-looking yard that's easy to maintain? Take the hard work out of yard work with Shindaiwa's easy-to-use lineup of high-performance outdoor power equipment. Shindaiwa brush cutters and trimmers give you professional power that's reliable, comfortable, and durable. Backed by the industry's best warranty, put Shindaiwa outdoor equipment in your hands and take the hard work out of yard work. See the full line of Shindaiwa equipment at Universal Hardware in Belize City or Spanish Lookout.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town. Here now is the news in details. Belize's national football A team, the Jaguars, played to a 1-1 draw last night in the World Cup qualifying match against Canada. The Belize Jaguars gave one of their best performances on the pitch at the FFB Stadium in Belmopan last night, with super striker Dion Macaulay giving Belize the early lead when he scored the lone goal for the home team in the 26th minute of the ball game. The Canadian team was able to equalize the score just before the close of the first half. With the 1-1 final score, the Canadian team advanced to the fourth round of the FIFA qualifying tournament with a 4-1 goal aggregate. During the post-game press conference, the Jaguars head coach Jorge Nunez summarized his team's performance last night.
I sacrifice for those players, sacrifice for the fans. That's why I don't sacrifice the team don't qualify. It's very hard. The team work hard. I tell my players any game is very, very, very hard. Canada is a very good team, Canada, very good organization. Belize nos hace falta todavía mucho trabajo. My team don't play defense, My team play attack. In the first game, look como defense, Es falta de actitud de los players. Pero this is second game, perfect.
The head coach of the Canadian team spoke with reporters about his team's performance.
We play with the same strategy because the best option for us is to control the game, touching the ball, combine, and sometimes to breathe a little, to make 2 or 3 50-50, But majority of our proposal is combine. Besides, we know that majority of time we have the possession of the ball is in favor of us because Belize has a good player. And if we offer the ball, he has the possibility to score a goal.
Benito, what do you think overall of the performance?
Pensar sobre cómo fue el partido para Canadá.
¿Cómo fue el partido?
Claro, cómo respondió el equipo.
I require players because the pitch not bad but not good to play combined attack. I require players to try to play a lot combined attack. So we can tell that players do that correctly.
Would you say that after the game was equalized, you all changed your strategy and went into a conservative mode of playing just ball management?
Dirías que hacia el final del partido cambiaste de estrategia y fuiste un poquito más conservador.
No, it is only because the more dangerous for us is the counter-attack from Belize, because he has a very good wingers and forward, no? So we need to control the position of the ball, looking for to create 3, 4, 5 chances of goals. But Belize defends very well in the second half and trying to make a counter-attack. So it's not a tactic to only don't go ahead. It's not because Belize, at the same as the first game, have a very good defensive positioning. So it's a very good team.
According to Canadian media reports, the draw in Belmopan by the Canadian team was a continuation of that country's struggles in Central America. MLS Soccer News Online reports that Canada has not won in this region since late 2004. Striker Cyle Larin, in a post-game interview, summarized last night's match as challenging.
I don't think they marked me as hard. We were creating a lot of chances, and I think that was really important. We just didn't finish them off in the beginning, and we made one mistake, and they got a chance and finished it. And I think we did well. We played well attacking-wise, and we just didn't finish our chances. And we finished the game, but I think we still did well to keep the game and come out here with a point and go on to the next round.
Your first time down in Central America as a member of the senior team. What did you learn from this experience that is going to carry over to the next round? Because the sort of make or break are in these away games and these tough conditions.
It's a different environment, and it's a tough environment to play in. Not always great fields, great facilities to play in, but you just got to go out there and get the job done, whatever it takes.
Now, 1-1 tonight. What was maybe different from the Toronto game, apart from the conditions?
I don't think there's anything different. We're playing really well. I just think we just needed to finish our chances like we did in Toronto, and the game would have been done from the beginning. And a bit in the first half, after they scored, we got a bit. We stopped playing, but we got back to what we were doing, and we scored, and we pressured them the rest of the game. So it was good.
Now, your thoughts on what lies ahead? It looks like El Salvador is going to complete the group with Mexico and Honduras.
Just get focused for the next round. El Salvador, Mexico, and Honduras. Just to start camp again and then get back to what we were doing last game and clean sheets and scoring.
For Belize, this marks the end of our bid for a spot in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. From sport, we turn to diplomacy. Belize has reached out to help a sister Caribbean nation which was recently devastated by Tropical Storm Erika. We're talking about Dominica. A government press release issued today informed that Belize has made a cash contribution of $125,000 towards relief efforts in Dominica. The contribution was conveyed to Dominican Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit via letter by the Belize Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The money was deposited today into the Dominican government relief effort account. Viewers will recall that towards the end of last month, Tropical Storm Erika devastated Dominica. The Belize Agricultural Health Authority, BAHA, today lifted a 9-month-long quarantine that was imposed on the Cayo district following the detection of what was described as a low pathogenic avian influenza back in January. The quarantine was imposed to prevent the spread of the bird flu to other parts of the country, and the official release says that the strong intervention was responsible for the successful eradication of the disease from the area. The eradication measures included depopulation and a simultaneous decontamination of many poultry farms in Spanish Lookout. The government press release says that quarantine measures and direct losses borne by the producers in the affected area have cost the government of Belize and the poultry industry over $6 million. The last detected case of bird flu in the affected area was June 9th, and the BAHA release says that Belize is the only country in the region that has successfully eradicated the avian influenza virus. And even though the quarantine has been lifted, Baja says vigilance will be maintained as migratory wild birds from North America could still spark a reintroduction of the avian influenza. The movement of live poultry other than a day-old chicks remain restricted until further notice. Baja, in close collaboration with the private sector, is managing identified risks by implementing enhanced regulations for poultry establishments and the movement of live poultry and poultry litter. Poultry farmers across the country, whether commercial or backyard, are encouraged to maintain their biosecurity measures and to notify Baja of any high mortality or unusual occurrence in their flocks. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Stay tuned for more of the day's stories right after these messages.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Stronger. Faster. Comfortable. Affordable. And powered by the trusted Cummins ISF 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine. We changed the way the game is played. The new Photon tunneling truck and View CS2 van. Available at Universal Hardware. Photon, the game changer is here.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and Shortec tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Old man Hennessy's window.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do?
We?
Go to the door, ask for the ball back. Are you serious?
It's my ball, Myrtleback.
You're so dead.
I'd run away.
Yeah, to Uruguay.
Kiss your life goodbye. Sorry.
Let's go. See ya. Remember me and your well.
Nice one. Some friends you are.
Hi. Tell him it was an accident. And we can fix the window. Come on. I'll come with you.
Loyalty. Pass it on.
You go first.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. Tomorrow is a public and bank holiday in Belize, and while most Belizeans will be out jumping up in celebration of St. George's Ski Day, others will be quietly observing Suicide Prevention Day. The Belize Mental Health Program of the Ministry of Health is joining the international community in the observance of World Suicide Prevention Day on September 10th. An official release says that suicide is preventable, yet in 2014, there were 24 cases of death by suicide from across the country. The Ministry of Health encourages individuals suffering from any mental disorder to seek information and appropriate assistance. Most of these individuals fear degradation, judgment, or labeling because of their condition. It contributes to the problem of having fewer people seek the help that they need. The theme for this year is Preventing Suicide, Reaching Out and Saving Lives. The International Association for Suicide Prevention and the World Health Organization co-sponsor World Suicide Prevention Day every year on September 10th to help raise awareness about suicide prevention and mental health issues. The Christian Workers Union today sent out a press release saying that it met with the Port of Belize Limited today to avert a strike by stevedores. The CWU press release says that the stevedores were all ready to close down the Port of Belize Limited until all of their demands were met. But thanks to the timely intervention of the CWU, the bargemen and stevedores decided to stand down following brief but decisive negotiations between CWU and the Port of Belize Limited. According to the CWU release, today's meeting came in the wake of a letter that Port of Belize Limited sent to the union announcing a unilateral decision to suspend operations and withhold full payment to the bargemen and stevedores who had worked 2 sugar shifts because of what was described by Port of Belize as unproductive. After the meeting today, both sides agreed that the stevedores will get full payment for the shifts already worked. It also agreed, according to CWU, that work on the sugar barge resumed this afternoon so as not to disrupt the shipment of sugar. The news on the National Channel. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Belize Camping Experience would like to thank everyone who makes BCE successful and meaningful.
To our summer camp supporters and volunteers who came from communities across Belize.
To all who supported, contributed,
and volunteered with our Harvest for Kids project.
Funds raised through last year's rice and corn crop will help maintain BCE's children's programs through 2015.
You can also support BCE by buying your bag of Circle R Premium Rice with the Harvest for Kids logo, now in a new package.
Together we can and will make a positive difference in this beautiful country of Belize.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
A slight increase in moisture is expected tonight, but overall, the 10th of September celebrations should go off with little or no weather-related interruptions. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for cloudy skies tonight. A few showers and thunderstorms will affect mainly over southern districts tonight and in the morning. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state will be choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Thursday will range from 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast to 96 degrees Fahrenheit inland. It will be a warm 82 degrees Fahrenheit up at the exposed areas of the mountain Pine Ridge and along the Maya Mountains in the south. The tides. A high tide is now occurring, and this will be followed by a low tide at 13 minutes to 2 o'clock in the morning. The sun will rise at 20 minutes to 7 o'clock in the morning. It will set at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Friday afternoon, is for partly cloudy skies with generally isolated shower activity. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Catherine Cumberbatch at the Belize Weather Bureau. Grace is gone, but a new tropical storm could form by tomorrow morning in the Atlantic Ocean. Here is the tropical weather update.
Here's the story with Grace. 35 miles an hour, just going to kind of weaken as it heads to the islands and brings some beneficial moisture late part of the week. All right, here's the satellite picture, and you can see there's a pretty good circulation still there, but only some thunderstorms flaring up now and then, expected to do that less and less as it moves to the west.
To end the news, here are the main points again. Belize Jaguars play to a 1-1 tie with Canada in World Cup qualifying match in Belmopan. Belize lends a helping hand to storm-ravaged Dominica. And Baja lifts poultry quarantine in the Cayo district. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. We hope that you and your family will have a safe and an enjoyable 10th celebrations. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.